What is up, everybody?
And what is up, everybody?
Yes, it is Hump Day.
Yeah, we love it.
Hump Day is here.
Yeah.
Hopefully, everybody has had a awesome so far this week, and we appreciate everybody that tunes in to us. And you know what?
Tell him, baby.
Had a good one just thinking about. Well, as you've seen the title, getting lost in the detours. Yep. We and I'm talking about detours of life. But there is detours, of course, obviously, out there on the road traveling, and I'm going to kind of, if I can, these, I don't know the words, just let it go, I guess. Let me just say what I was going to say. Me and Cynthia's been lost in our detours in life, because there's a dream, there's a vision that we see, afar off. It seems afar right now, but it may not be. But we get lost sometimes in our detours because we get focused so much on where we're trying to get to.
We want it now.
Right. You want to be there now.
I want to be there now.
Just like if we travel, it takes time and a lot of effort to get to your destination. But even when you've mapped it all out and planned so good and all this, there's always something that throws you off. A detour, a lot of times, you'll see those big bright orange signs, it says detour, and you're like, oh God, where am I going? Well, a detour is supposed to, detour you around that area that is whatever, under construction or, can't drive through it. There's no way you can get through there with your vehicle or camper or bus, whatever you're driving. So you take this detour, and it takes you off your course of where you already mapped out and like you was going, Well, life is like that. And me and Cynthia, we understand what that's saying, because our vision, our dream is to be, here. Not like here in Yurt Camp. I mean, we're thankful, we're happy for it, but I'm talking about here, like in another setting, another, land. We hope one day to find land. So in our journey, there's many detours.
Yep.
And we get lost in our detours, y'all. If we would have just stay focused and not say, well, I wanted to see such and such, and it's over there where they detoured us around, and I'm going to go take this road or I'm going to do it my way. All that does is prolong us getting, I believe, to our destination.
Yep.
We get...
I think sometimes we get caught up in, like, what we want.
Yeah.
And we do these big expectations for ourselves, when really you gotta go and go and go, and then you have a detour. Well, what are you gonna follow? You gonna follow that detour?
Right. Because the detour is supposedly is supposed to bring you back out on the same destination you was going towards.
Yeah.
But I think if we would just stay focused and stay on the detours of life and not just get, oh my gosh, I got to go back. Well, you can't go back because it's a detour. It's a reason why. There's a reason why you didn't keep going down this way. Like, there's a reason why you didn't stay in this one particular job or career for the rest of your life, and work till you're, 65 and retire. There's a reason. There's a detour, and it's a move, and the detours we ought to look at as a good thing.
Yeah.
But most of the time, we look at a detour like, oh God.
Oh Lord, here we go again.
Yeah, where's this going, and what in the world is going to be on this detour? And
Yeah.
sometimes there's some good things and there's some bad things, but I mean, we're directed away from something that could have been very devastating. I think that we are moved a little bit off our course.
Yes.
Sometimes, because it ain't all about us. Sometimes,
Yeah.
And so we just need to stay focused though when we're on these detours. Like, okay, things ain't happening right now like I thought it was going to. Here it is, August of 2023, and I thought that we would be here.
And then what it does is disheartening.
Yes.
Like
yes.
that right there. Holy moly.
Is that a tick?
No, it's a flying ant.
Oh.
What was I saying?
I don't know. I knew this was going to happen. I knew it. Because you had something probably good to say.
Was I saying disheartening?
Yeah, it's disheartening.
Yeah.
When we're on a detour sometimes, because...
It is, because then you get there and you're like, this ain't
what I wanted.
What I want.
I want this. And I want it now,
And I don't want to go through the detours. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean...
But guess what? I'm pretty positive we don't have a say-so in that. Even, and you can compare this. You don't have a say-so when you're traveling on an interstate or a byway or highway. You don't have the authority to say, well, I'm going to go through this. Just because they're telling me to take, this route right here on this detour to go around this, but I'm not listening to that. I'm just going to go on through it. Guarantee you're going to find out that you're going to turn around and go back.
Yep.
And that is like that in life. When we see a detour pop up in our life, and it's like, now wait a minute.
Is this meant?
Yeah, is this meant, or is this, we should automatically already say, okay, this is something that needs to be done. It may be uncomfortable. It may be out of my way.
But maybe it's the best thing.
Right.
For you.
And we won't know it until we go down that detour in life or that road. And then you're like, oh, I'm glad we went this way. Check this out.
Yeah, we don't know nothing about this. Check this out.
Yeah, this didn't say anything about it on the map. And the same thing in life. We could pass up, or if we just said, heck, I ain't going on this trip then. I'm turning around going back. We're going to miss out. We're going to miss out.
Yep.
So, the fact of the matter is, I believe all of us on these detours, and especially the detours of life, think that we know ourselves better than anything, but we don't. We think we know that what we're going to do is going to be the right thing to do, and it ain't. Because we're just human, and we think in the human way, and sometimes it's far greater than that. Most times it is.
Yep.
Greater than our thinking can be. So I'm saying this because we was talking about it before we come out here and sat down to talk to y'all. We was talking about how our detour has took us on some amazing took us to some amazing places.
Yes.
When we was traveling and truck camping, we went through some detours and different roads that normally wasn't the norm, and we was glad we did it. Because we found a bunch of different things, run into people, and good people, and it was great. So life is the same way. I'm preaching to myself just as much as anybody that wants to listen.
You're preaching to me, and I'm preaching to myself.
Yeah, that these detours in life, we need to just say, hey, this is a good thing. This is the best thing for us, because one, it detoured us from something that was not good.
Right. You could...
just because you didn't know about it, that was up ahead. But see,
I feel like sometimes we just don't even have a detour. Does that make sense?
I don't know. Some people don't go on detours.
That's what I'm saying. And I know I've stumbled up before not going the right way.
Right, you're going your way.
Exactly.
And
I'm going my way.
Right.
And to me, life sometimes gets through the fingers. I mean, people, I don't know.
Through the fingers? What's through the fingers? Life?
Life.
Yeah. Slips through your fingers or what?
Yes. And not having a detour, I would rather have a detour than not, and not get to see all these beautiful things in between the detour.
And our detour of life is the same way. We run into beautiful people that you normally would have just missed. You would have missed them.
Yep.
And beautiful places and beautiful changes in our life and things that would have never happened if we wouldn't have took this detour in life. And this detour in life that I'm talking about right now is where me and Cynthia has been off grid. We're not renting from our landlord, Steve. But there was a way made, a different route, a detour, to be able to live in this camper.
Yep.
And
it's like little detours, I believe, too.
Well, I think we're on a bigger detour than that to get to where we're going.
True.
But talking about the detours, to not get downtrodden, like she said, and depressed and angry.
And be like, oh my gosh, this detour, I don't care. I'm going this way. I don't care.
Right.
And then you miss all the blessings in between there.
Right.
And then it's like a day passes, 2 day passes. We're going on the wrong way. Does that make sense?
Yes. Why you keep saying that?
Because it's like I want to say,
well,
but I just can't get.
You need to have confidence in yourself. But anyways, and we ought to have confidence in our detour and trust the detour. Trust the process that whoever put up that orange sign on the highways, they done mapped out that detour for us travelers. Well, our detour in our lives has done been mapped out for us. The detour sign has been already placed up before we was aware of it.
Right.
So we just, yes, it's scary. Change is scary. Change sometimes is like, oh, I don't want change. I don't want change. But most times change is good.
And that's what I've dealt with. Change, honestly, I feel like change kind of throws me back just a little bit.
Yeah.
But change, whenever I look back, I'm like, wow, this feels good.
Right. Change
does. I still struggle, but usually it works out.
Right. But the struggling is only because you're not really fully accepted that detour.
Yep.
And we can make this detour just same as if we was just cruising straight on down the road with no detours. We just need to stay focused. And I think hopefully we got something across that was understandable, relatable to your life and our life. It is relatable to our life at least. So hopefully it makes sense to y'all.
And it's scary sometimes to think about that.
What?
About detours.
Right. Yes. But yeah. So we're all on a journey. We're all some on detours and some are not. But just whenever a detour comes up, don't first right off just say, oh, whatever.
Crap.
Let's just accept it and see what lies ahead.
And you never know, you guys.
Because what lies ahead
is for the good.
Is definitely for the good. You know it? So yeah, I don't know. That was something that was on our minds and we just thought we would just share it with y'all. And yeah, there you go. That's all we got.
Yeah, guys.
So happy hump day. Hopefully everybody's had an awesome day, awesome week so far. When you're watching this, we appreciate you watching. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, leave us a comment.
And notifications situation.
Yeah, and we appreciate you watching, y'all. So we'll see y'all on the next one. Peace out. Love you guys. Yeah. We're gonna go down this detour.
That's right.
Yeah.
Proud of you. I'm so grateful that I have a husband that's smart. So, that's my
Yeah.
what? Just a grateful thing. So, anyways, I would like to say, you guys, please don't give
Mosquitoes.
up. I beg you. Please don't give up. Because you're so worth and you're so special. And you
That's right.
have a beautiful purpose.
Yep. We all got a purpose.
And always remember that. Always. So that being said, you guys, love you guys. Have a wonderful supper, breakfast, and lunch. And we will see you on the next one.
Yeah.
So, love you guys.
Yeah, we'll see y'all. Have a good one and yurt.